Well, right off the bat here, we can see that this is a head and shoulders pattern, so there is some more downside waiting for us. And this is also a double top right here. So we have a lot of stuff here showing us downside price action. So here we were seeing this as an inverted head and shoulders pattern. So if you go to the 4-hourly, that can be shown quite clearly. So this right here is what we saw as an inverted head and shoulders pattern, like so. But this is actually an ascending triangle, and normally ascending triangles are supposed to break to the upside like so, but this did not. If you watched my video on ascending and descending triangles, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. I will leave the link to the video in the description for you to understand what this actually represents in plain English. So here, this triangle was broken to the downside right here. So when it breaks to the downside, the ultimate price target for this is the bottom of the triangle. So this right here is supposed to be the ultimate price target for this triangle that we see here. Now, there are a lot of people who still do not see this as an ascending triangle. They think it is an inverted head and shoulders pattern. So this broke to the downside and it may go up. Now, as I've been telling you in my complete beginner tutorials to technical analysis, all of this that you see here depends on how you see it. Okay, so this that we saw as an inverted head and shoulders pattern is actually an ascending triangle because it broke to the downside right here. If it went up straight from here, then the inverted head and shoulders pattern right here would have been confirmed. Now, as I was saying in my other predictive analysis video, if this was to be an inverted head and shoulders pattern, then the neckline will be like so. So if it broke out, as it broke out from here, we thought that was confirmed, but it narrowed its way up till here, then broke to the downside, confirming the ascending triangle here. So what we see here is Bitcoin facing a lot of support here, and that support is basically coming because this right here is the very strong zone of support of this triangle. Now you can see the strong zone of support by this price action right here. So if this actually goes to the upside, this now would have been a W pattern. So this is these are the things you have to watch out for when you are doing predictions, and you are in a constant watch out for what pattern might show up. So making a good prediction actually depends on your ability to see patterns as they occur, or say before they occur. Now, as we see that this is actually an ascending triangle, simply this will not hold right here. Yeah, because this here is the first price target of this ascending triangle. So the first price target comes from here, where the price touches both the support here and the resistance here. The second price target comes when the price touches the resistance and the support right here, and the third price target comes when it touches it right here. Now this is the widest part of the ascending triangle, so that gives us the ultimate price target of it, and that ultimate price target is somewhere around $17,630. Now keep in mind it could extend a bit downwards to about 16,000. So it does not mean that if it comes down here it will stop there. There is a likelihood of it going further to the downside, and as the price goes further there, we also look at the patterns that the price is forming to know the probability of price moving to the downside. Now if we go to the 1 hourly time frame here, we will see that Bitcoin is yet again showing us a head and shoulders pattern here. So this is the head and shoulders pattern here, and this is the neckline. This here, this that I've drawn here, is the neckline of this head and shoulders pattern. And so the price target of this head and shoulders pattern is $19,337. Now if you look here, this other line that I've drawn here is the price target of the second price target of the ascending triangle. Now there are a lot of people who don't come to watch these predictive analysis videos, but my whole idea of making them this way is so that you see that it's not like I have some crystal ball or something. I am reading the charts and the charts tell me what pattern or what price target I should look out for. So I don't just sit and guess what is going to happen. I actually observe and see what I should bet most on. So as I said before, around here the price might extend a bit lower than the price target here, which is what we see happening here. So as the price continues to go downwards, it unfolds other patterns that should tell us where the price might eventually lead to. So what we see here is the price telling us that it will go to about $19,337, which means shorting here could be profitable because you will be shorting right down here. Of course, this does not mean that you have to short Bitcoin. You could short another altcoin that will plummet more. So here BTC might go down to about, this is a movement of about 3% to the downside, but this 3% to the downside might mean about a 12% to the downside in Shiba Inu. So Bitcoin is just like a compass that we use to know how other coins will perform. And if BTC goes up by 3 to 4%, other coins will also go higher than that. And we are talking about maybe a 2 to 3x the price movement of BTC. So basically what we're waiting for here is if BTC will bounce off this pattern, this price target right here. So my expectation is BTC comes to this price target. So BTC comes to 19,337, and if I was shorting any coin and BTC goes to this price target, I will immediately close my short position, because here BTC has a very high tendency to bounce off and come back up around here to the previous support, which will now become a point of resistance. So that previous support will be this second price target right here, because basically at all times all markets are made to go up. Simply, that's the entire purpose of every market. They are engineered to go up. The demand is always there. So when there is lack of demand or increase in supply, this is for general markets, the price will go down. But generally markets are made to go up. So this $20,000 that you see here will one day be more than $100,000 and will one day be more than $1 million. Now keep in mind, BTC may as well just have a straight candle rushing to the downside here, which is why I also do post this on my YouTube community posts. So always have your notifications on for that, because if this right here does not have a confirmed bounce before I make a video, edit it and upload it, the price may have already rushed to the downside. So that's why I always leave community posts here on YouTube, and I also post on Instagram. Now if we zoom out here, and this is still on the 4-hourly, we will see that this ascending triangle that we are looking at here constitute of a bearish pennant. Now In my other video, I was teaching you about bull and bear flags, and what I did not tell you is about bear and bull pennants. This right here is a bear pennant, and it works the same like a bear flag. So instead of something that looks like this, so this right here will be a bear flag of price action narrowing inside, and this will be a bull flag and price action is going on here. So this should break to the upside and this should break to the downside. But on the other hand, a bear pennant is like so, and you have the price, instead of going like so, you have the price going like so. So you have it narrowing to one single point like this. So this is not parallel like these lines. This is going to meet at some point, and at this point the bear pennant needs to go to the downside like so. Now the price target for this is also taken the same as from the height of the pole to the base of the pennant right here. So this is also what is going on here. And so these price targets that we have been talking about here, that is the 19k and 17 to 16k, these are price targets that you can only use to trade and look for a potential bounce. If, for example, Bitcoin comes down here and bounces off from here and goes back up like so, then this would have been a W pattern. So we are constantly on the lookout for what pattern is going to unfold. So I'm sorry, but that's how crypto is. That's how the charts are. That's what we are following. You are in constant pressure. When you are trading, like you are day trading or swing trading, that's the pressure you will be facing all the time. You are in constant pressure of what is going to happen. And yes, BTC is now at 19,995, and it will most possibly go down to $19,400 and possibly extend to 19,337. Now, if I was in a short position, as it reaches this first price target here at 19,400 or even about 19,500, now I would close my short positions. The reason I will do that is because of the opportunity cost. What will be the opportunity cost for me to close my trade at here, say 19,500 to 19,300? That's a 1% on BTC. So for every other or any for any altcoin, that will mean maybe a 3 to 4% price decrease. But if BTC bounced anywhere around here, now know that there are manipulators in this market. So manipulators know that you are seeing this, so they try to work against you. So what's the opportunity cost here? I close my trade before it bounces off from these price targets right here, and that's the exact same thing that I would do if the price was going up. If I have a price target here, I will not wait until BTC bounces off from here. I will close my trade somewhere before that happens. I think I talked about BTC going up to 50k some time ago, and BTC went to I think 48k, around 48, 49k, and I said that at 47k I will be taking profits. So, and at 47k I took my profits, and BTC went up like, I don't know, 48k or something and plummeted. So I always do that before they catch me, you know, red-handed in the markets. I take profits and run away, if you want to call it that way. So that's exactly what I will be doing here if I was in a short position, and that's the same thing that I will be doing here. Now, we should bear in mind that this is a bear pennant right here. So this bear pennant has its own price target. Now, to make a longer price prediction, it is always good to make such predictions on the daily time frame. When you do that on the daily, it's more accurate. So on the daily, we can take the measurement from here, which will be the top of our pole. So the price target for that will be, we take the price target from the top of the pole to the lowest part of the pennant, and to where the price broke the pennant. So the price broke the pennant here, and then we will have a price target of about 11,500 or $400. And as I told you, you find the patterns that are showing up as the price unfolds. This tells you where the price will eventually lead to, just like we saw here on the 4-hourly with BTC. So this head and shoulders pattern here tells us, this head and shoulders pattern here tells us, so if I take that out, if I just remove everything, this you will see here, this right here, which we can see better on the 1-hourly time frame. If we take the price target of this head and shoulders pattern here, it will tell us where BTC will eventually go. So that will be 19,300, around $19,300. So basically, that's what we are waiting for here. We are waiting for the first price target here around 19K, which I said that if BTC goes to 19,500, I will be scaling out, or I would be out of any positions. Now, this is not financial advice, of course. Now, as the price unfolds, I would let you guys know on my YouTube community post and possibly on Instagram if you are following me over there. Now, that is all for the charts right now. We know that we have a longer way to go to the downside, and these were just short-term price targets which can unfold today, tomorrow, any day from now. But we know that this would take quite some time before we get to 11K. It could happen at any moment. Like if you hear that perhaps a child somewhere swallowed a Bitcoin, it's very possible that we will just tank to $1. So you have to expect anything at any time with these charts, and it is always important to have a stop loss and a take profits target. When you get your target, don't even think that you could get more. Take your profits out, because we know the eventual targets here. We know that if we are looking from the daily time frame, we know that these markets will tank, and they will tank badly. We know that this right here, as I was talking about in my other video, is a double top which has already been confirmed by us breaking to the downside here. So breaking here is a confirmation of this double top. Breaking here is a confirmation of this head and shoulders right here, and breaking here is a confirmation of this ascending wedge right here, which is also a bear flag, like so. So you have to take the price target from here and take from here, then you put to the downside. So thanks so much for watching the video. I will let you guys know if there are any other things unfolding in the charts. If we have some trades to take, I will let you guys know. And if we don't, if there is some significant danger around, I will also let you guys know what my thoughts are. I will see you in the next video, but until then, stay safe, my friends.